Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Thursday, January 20th slate of NBA games. We only have a 3-game slate, so as I always preach, especially on the smaller slates, it's very tough to find plays. So do not force anything. Make sure that you do your research. Make sure that you find plays that you truly are confident in before putting any money on it. So, the smaller slates are always weird, but I found a couple plays that I'm really excited in. So first things first, if you guys are new, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. We are less than 200 subscribers away from 2,000, and once we hit that 2,000, we are going to be doing a subscriber parlay giveaway. So, yes, I already confirmed it with Austin from Calling Our Shot. I know it's kind of his trademark thing, but he said that he thinks it's a great way for us to bring the communities together. So I'm really excited about that. And we're almost there. So if you guys do know of anybody that is interested in sports betting, feel free to tell them about me. So without any further ado, let's do a quick recap of yesterday. Awful day, straight up. Not really much more I could really say. We had the Cavs -1 versus my Chicago Bulls. I'm just done betting on the Bulls. I'm done betting for the Bulls. I'm done betting against the Bulls. I get absolutely smoked every single time, no matter what it is, and I'm done betting on the Bulls. I can't get them right. I can't get them figured out. I'm a diehard Bulls fan, but I cannot bet on them. And then we had Jaylen Brown over 24.5 points. He only comes up with 21, and which was shocking because Jason Tatum didn't play very well. But it was Dennis Schroeder who did all the scoring. Like, where did that come from? Then we had SGA over 24.5 points, and I think he hurt just about everyone in America. Like, I truly do. Pretty much every single like capper that I saw was on this SGA line. Calling Our Shot was, Prop Bomb from Twitter. I saw like 3 or 4 other accounts from Twitter that were on the SGA train, and that unfortunately did not cash. He ends with 13. He played 30 minutes and scored 13 points. I mean, what can you really do about that? Then, like I said yesterday in the video, my plus value plays are going crazy. Anthony Simons over 6.5 assists versus Miami was the only one that cashed for us, plus 115 odds. So thank you for that. If we're gonna hit any of them, I would prefer it to be the plus odds play. So that is our recap. So let's go ahead and hop into today's plays. Our first play of the day is, and by the way, I'm sorry for all you guys that don't like betting the under. This is not going to be a video for you. Today is an under day for the NBA, especially with a small slate, and trust me on this one, it's going to be an under day, and there are many under plays that I like. So first one is going to be Brandon Ingram under 22.5 points versus the New York Knicks, minus 115 odds. Versus the New York Knicks, Brandon Ingram, from a historical standpoint, has only hit this over twice in his NBA career versus the New York Knicks. So whenever it comes to the New York Knicks, has a very tough time scoring the basketball, and they've had a pretty good defensive team, historically. So it definitely makes sense. When it comes to the small forward position, the Knicks are pretty good at defending that. They give up the 9th fewest points per game to opposing small forwards. In his last 2 games, Brandon Ingram has struggled, and he has went under this line in both of those games. I think he might have gotten 20 one game, and then I think he had like 13 the next. So he has really struggled. And on top of that, New York, they do play at the slowest pace in the entire NBA. So when it comes to the pace, they play super slow, and the New York Knicks are a pretty good defensive team, and Brandon Ingram has been on a cold streak. All of those things should lead up to a Brandon Ingram under. So that's going to be our first play of the day. Brandon Ingram under 22.5 points versus the New York Knicks. Our next play of the day is going to be the Phoenix Suns and the Dallas Mavericks under 213, minus 110 odds. In the last 3 games, both of these teams have been very good defensively. Dallas is the best defensive team in the entire NBA in the last 3 games, and the Suns, they're the 5th best. So, both top 5 defenses going to be going at it here tonight. The Mavs, however, their under has been an absolute wagon. They have hit the under in 10 of their last 11 games. So the only one that they hit was like, I think it was like a blowout game, and so they had some. They just had like a bunch of subs in there, and so neither team was playing any defense in that game. Then the Suns, on the other hand, they also went under more often than not. In their last 10 games, they have went under in 6 of those games. So very, very solid. I think it does give us an advantage for that. And on top of that, Dallas plays at a very slow pace. New York, they're the slowest pace, and then it's Dallas. So they do play at the second slowest pace in the entire NBA. So I do think that that both these teams are gonna be playing down a little bit, going to be playing slow, really trying to find each other's tempo. And on top of that, DeAndre Ayton is out. Now, I know that you're probably thinking that that's going to be more of a defensive liability, so it's going to give up some interior defense. But DeAndre Ayton, he can score the ball too. So with that being said, I do think that this is a really good play. Suns and Mavericks under 213 minus 110 odds. And our final play of the day is going to be the Warriors team total under 113.5 points versus the Indiana Pacers minus 105 odds. The Warriors have really, really struggled on offense. They have cashed in only one of their last 8 games, just hitting this 113.5 line. And on top of that, the Pacers are getting some of their defense back. So it looks like Malcolm Brogdon and Chris Duarte are going to be back. So they are definitely going to be able to help out on the defensive end. I know that Miles Turner is out, but if you look at this Golden State roster, they're not necessarily an inside team. They obviously shoot a lot of threes. They like to get up and down. So not having Miles Turner, I don't think is going to be the end of the world when it comes to a defensive perspective, especially with no big body inside to be able to really get that inside scoring going. In the Warriors' last 5 games versus the Indiana Pacers, they have only cashed the over in 1 of these games. So with that being said, they, even from a historical standpoint, this bet typically does end up going under. And for the Warriors, unfortunately, ever since Draymond has gone out, they have really just struggled to put the pieces together, and he is going to still be out as of tomorrow. So those are our 3 plays. I do have one more that I'm probably going to make an official play on Twitter. So if you guys aren't following me, make sure you guys do follow me. But it is probably more than likely. I got to see the line first. But I do think I am going to be make an official play for Domantas Sabonis over in points. At the time of recording this video, they don't have a lineup, but I am probably going to be putting his points there. The Warriors, against the power forward position recently, have been really bad on defense. They give up a lot of points to opposing power forwards. And Golden State, I know that they've been a really good defense, but in their last 3 games, they've almost all of the points have come from the inside, and that's where Domantas Sabonis does a lot of his work. So those are going to be our plays for today. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Like I said, we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We are very, very close, so I'd love to be able to hit that by maybe the end of the week. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys do have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. Let me know if you guys are tailing me, fading me, whatever. But for now, it's King Center signing out. Peace.